Hi, today I'd like to show you that spring has actually come now into the UK. I come from the southeast of England, so it's usually the drier and hotter part of the UK. We've got miniature daffs coming out. We've got more of the narcissi. The actual daffodils themselves tend to be out a bit earlier and they've died over a bit, but there's still quite a few here. And we've got the beginnings of the tulips coming out. So this is 15th of March 2024. We have had this year huge amounts of rain, much more than we usually do. Here's the pond. And you know that spring has sprung when you've got huge amounts of frogs spawn. I can zoom in. You can see all the wriggling little frog spawn in there. Hopefully we'll have lots of frogs this year. Usually when I come out here, I have a little, well, I usually have two they call two little robins. I haven't seen them. I saw them this morning when I was up here earlier, but nothing at the moment. I can hear them. Here we've got rhubarb that's flourishing quite well, and here we've got some odds and ends of flowers that have decided that's where we're going to go, because I can't remember planting these, so they just suddenly appeared. But this is the thing with gardening, things can suddenly just appear. Got another little pondy thing there, and I've got some hyacinths there. Now this year I've been moving some of these are raspberry canes. Well, that one is a miniature apple bush, but these are raspberry canes and they are starting to sprout now, so hopefully we're going to get some nice raspberries this year. And again, I've got, for some reason, an odd tulip and some, I think they are some foxgloves coming up for some reason. Now, I have had this tree cut this year because it died. It was a walnut tree, but it got some sort of fungus disease, so we had it cut down. We left the stump in because I was hoping to climb stuff up it. Whether that'll happen, I don't know. Again, we've left the cuttings, we put them in bags so we can use that as a mulch, because they put it through those machines. And we've got some hyacinths. These are the ones I did plant. These are the ones I usually put in pots in the year, and then at the end of the year I just put them in the garden. And we've got some primroses there, and some small little violets that come out. We've got again, we've got some nice hyacinths. Everything's a bit chaotic. I wanted a sort of a wild garden feel. And these are the logs from the tree. Now these are the big ones. We have got some smaller ones, and we're going to put those around the garden for a small display. Now over here by the Wendy house, I was going to put this down to grass, because as I'm getting older I want a bit more leisure time and less time physical in the garden. So I was going to put this down to grass, but we had a bit of a problem. And I'll just show you what that problem is. Yes, it's Mr. Fox, who decided to have a space just recently underneath the shed. Now, I don't know if he's in there still. I've asked my son to stick his hand in there and try to grab him, but he won't do that. So we're not sure if Mr. Fox is still in there. But he might have gone in there because I think there were rats or mice underneath, so he might have been burrowing in there to get the mice, or he might have made it a home. I don't know at the moment. So that's a new pile. I'll see. I might have to put something there to see if it moves, and so I'll know that they're coming in or out. But we have got foxes in the garden because our cat, the other day, there was some really awful screeching, and yep, ready.